What is up, guys? How's it going? In this video I will be reviewing the Blackberry Z10. Now first of all, let's go ahead and take a look at the hardware of the phone. Now on the left side of the phone is where the HDMI port and charging connector is. On the right hand side are the volume buttons and the pause and play button. On the very bottom is where the speakerphone is located, and on the top is the 3.5mm headphone jack along with the power button. On the back is the 8-megapixel camera with LED flash, and on the very front is the 2-megapixel front-facing camera. The phone has an 1800 mAh removable battery. It has 16 gigs of onboard storage. It takes in a micro SIM, and there is also a micro SD card slot with expandable storage of up to 64 gigabytes. The phone has a 4.2-inch screen, which has a screen resolution of 1280 by 768 pixels that come up to 355 pixels per inch. Viewing angles on the phone are pretty great as well. The phone is running Qualcomm Snapdragon's 1.5 GHz quad-core processor, which is clocked in at 2 gigs of RAM, and as for the software, it's running BB10 OS. The first new feature in BB10 we'll be looking at is called Blackberry Hub. Now your hub is basically where all your information is going to be, all your text messages, your emails, your voice calls, every single thing, BBM, everything is going to be there. Also your social networks such as Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, everything is going to be neatly organized and in your hub. All you have to do is one simple gesture from the bottom to the right and you'll get into your hub from wherever you are. Another new feature that Blackberry introduced is called Live Tiles. Now what Live Tiles are basically just like widgets. They're apps that are running in the background and they're on your home screen. Now whichever last app you use replaces the one that was on the very top, and that's how it goes. You can still access your apps on the right hand side of the phone. If you want, you can also get rid of the Live Tiles by pressing the X button on the very bottom, but this is a neat way of getting into your most frequent apps. BBM on Blackberry 10 is very cool. The whole layout looks very different. There are some new features such as voice call and video call, and I personally enjoyed it a lot because I have a lot of friends on BBM, unlike some people, and it was just fun. I was pinging a lot of people and there was never a dull moment. Now here's the exciting part. Here's where I get to the keyboard. Now if you're coming from a touchscreen phone such as Android or iOS or Windows phone, you're absolutely going to love this touchscreen keyboard. I mean, I personally use SwiftKey for Android, which is like the best touchscreen app, and when I came here to BB10 I felt right at home. The autocorrection is brilliant, the word prediction is brilliant, and the keyboard just works fine. I mean, there was no problem at all. Everything just flows as Blackberry claims it does, and I have to admit it really does. Now the camera on BB10 has also been revamped. You can touch wherever you want in order for it to focus. There are also some new filters that have been introduced, and there's also a HDR mode. Now what I'm using right now is a feature called time shift. You can basically take a photo and it takes a set of pictures, and then you can choose whichever one that you like best. Another new feature was the fact that you don't have to press the power button in order to unlock the phone. You can just swipe from the bottom towards the top and the phone gets unlocked. Simple as that. Such as Angry Birds ran perfectly fine on the phone. I didn't get to try many titles though because there weren't any available, but after I returned the review unit I learned that games such as Spider-Man, Dark Knight Rises, and Nova 3 had been launched. Now the BB10 App Store is pretty cool. There are tons of apps that Blackberry has introduced, apps such as Yellow Pages, WhatsApp, Yahoo Messenger, Badoo, Shazam, Facebook, Twitter, Foursquare, but there's still a whole lot of apps that aren't available as of yet. Apps such as Instagram and Skype are still nowhere to be found. Now I personally think that BB10 has done it right with their software, but they really need Instagram, Skype, and a whole more apps to get somewhere in between or ahead of their competition. So anyways guys, that's pretty much it for the review. If you do like this, please give it a thumbs up and do subscribe for more to stay tuned to more of my content. Follow me on Twitter or Google+, or leave a comment down below if you have any questions, and I'll see you guys next time.